Hello, everybody. This is Eric with ProspectBoss, and today we're going to show you how to set up your Zapier integration with the ProspectBoss CRM platform. So as you can see from my contact list here inside the ProspectBoss, I am getting data automatically uploaded into my system from Zapier. So I can pull up my Zapier account and I can show you how to create a Zap inside Zapier to link your CRM with ProspectBoss. So we would just go to the Zapier interface here and click Create Zap. It will pull up our triggers here. They even have like a nice little automated thing where you can type in what you want the zaps to do, and it can even set that up for you. But we can always just manually do it as well by selecting the first trigger, which we can then select the app we want to trigger with it. So like, for example, HubSpot. And we can then select the second action, where we'll then have to search for Prospect Boss to bring that up. And it will select the two apps that we want to trigger together. So we would then select our first app, and then through here at the top of the screen, we can then choose the event we want to trigger. So for example, in HubSpot, if a contact is newly created or updated, we can have that push into the Prospect Boss. If a new contact trigger, new deal, new engagement, a couple of different actions you can put in, new ticket. So just select the contact trigger you want to set and then click continue. It'll then ask you to connect your HubSpot or CRM account to um, the Zapier. You would just enter in uh, your CRM's username and password to link the Zapier to your CRM, and then we can click continue. It'll then ask us to select what data triggers and what values we want to add in uh, to retrieve from our CRM. Each CRM is going to be a little bit different in the values that it can retrieve, but of course, the necessary information like name, address, and phone number usually is going to be in there by default. Then you can click continue to continue to the test where you can test the trigger, make sure it's pulling the data directly from your CRM. You can even see the data itself just to confirm that it's pulled all the data properly. And then you can click continue with selected record. That'll then bring you down to the second step where you set up your prospect boss. Just like in the first step, you would choose what trigger happens. And of course, for prospect boss, you do the create contact action. You can then click continue, or you can then choose your prospect boss account. And of course, if you haven't chose it yet, you would be able to enter your prospect boss username and password to select it. Just like so, or you can click create connect a new account. And it will then load up this box here where you could enter your prospect boss username and password. And then of course, with the action, as the next step, you would have to choose what data from your CRM gets implemented. Of course, we would want to do our first name. So when you click on the first name option, it brings up the data from um, your HubSpot, and you just choose the first name option. The last, you then go down to last name and select the last name option, the phone number, email. As you scroll down here, you'll see there's different data points that you can select from. So we're going to select email. And then lastly, our address, where we scroll through, find the address on the contact information and select it. We would then click continue, where it would display the information for us. And we can then click test step to test to see if the connection between our CRM and Prospect Boss is working. Got a false success there, so we would have to most likely go back. As it says the contact already exists. So of course it couldn't push that, but it is showing that the data is pushing through. So we would then be able to go ahead and publish it if we wanted to add that, or we can go back and change any of the events to make sure we get a positive connection. So for example, if I wanted to go to HubSpot here, we can pull up a specific type of contact. Come to our trigger and then our test and test our trigger again. And we can then choose a contact from the list, continue with the selected record, and then come down to our ProspectBoss to send the test through again. Retest. And as you can see, this time it was a true success, and it was able to push that contact over into the ProspectBoss CRM. And then I can just click publish to then set that trigger into our Zapier for it to be used. And then that trigger is just set to on. You can turn the Zap off at any time if you need to, if you no longer want to receive that data, or you can turn it on whenever you need inside the Zapier interface. So that is how you link your Zapier account with the ProspectBoss. Again, if you have any questions about linking your Zapier CRM to the ProspectBoss or any other data systems you use, like Facebook or Instagram, you can always reach out to our support team. Our phone number and chat support's about at the bottom of your ProspectBoss screen here. And want to thank everybody for watching today, and everybody have a great day.